customs. We're going to go into what common customs are later on. But what we want to do is make sure that there's a calculative manner in which we engage in conversation that in turn may lead into a relationship. We need more structure in the community. When we don't have structure, the streets teach the children how to have relationships. And it's very dysfunctional. I learned about all the stuff that comes with a relationship from the streets. Because, one, people were uncomfortable teaching me as a child what was going on. The streets don't have a specific age limit for teaching you about sex. You just find out about it if you're on the street too much. All right? Some parents just believe that they're providing a good house and providing good food and giving you clothing, that somehow you learn all the other information. All right? And they presume that you're a virgin for the rest of your life until you're pregnant, if you're a female. All right? Meanwhile, some brothers over there with your lockdown daughter that you think is on lockdown, having sex galore with her at a very young age. And if the father's not around, he becomes her father simultaneously as her mate. So then it's hard for her to discern when that man is out of place, treating her like she's his daughter as opposed to his wife. All right? Or significant other. This is what happens. This is what happens in our community when fathers are missing. So the men and the women have to pay close attention to this. It's no more about pointing the blame. Let's just fix it. Because we can't come to a conclusion who's at fault. So we just need to just throw that out the window and just call it quits and say it's time to just look for a solution. Because ain't nobody going to offer themselves as the one at fault. Now, as a man, I claim fault for it. Why? Because I'm a man. If you're a woman, claim fault because you're a woman. If we bring the responsibility, the burden of responsibility on ourselves, we can definitely make a change from our standpoint. People get offended. Say, why are you bothering the men? Because I'm a man. If I was a woman, I'd bother the woman. If I bother a woman as a man, they say, you ain't a woman. You don't know where I'm coming from. That's what I'm saying. You don't bear no child. You don't know what I got to go through. You don't know how I feel when I go through it every time of the month. You don't know. Now I'm going to get hit with all the standards. So you know what I do? I stay in my place. I don't talk to the brothers. They say it's our fault. Let's fix the situation. Because we can change the situation. We have the power to change our situation. That's always true. And people say, blame white man for something. I'm black, unfortunately. If I were white, I blame white people for black people's problems. If I want to change black people's problems, if I were white, I will blame myself as a white man and try to change black people's problems if I was interested in changing black people's problems. Unfortunately, but fortunately, I'm a black man. So when black people got black problems, I can't look at the white man as my problem maker. I got to look at me. Where can I make effective change? In order for me to be confident and be motivated enough to make effective change, I have to take on the burden of responsibility or respond to my ability. I have to say, where is my inconsistencies at? Where are my shortcomings at? What is it that I can do to improve or participate in improving the situation of my community? So it's all about accountability. It's all about responsibility. That's all it is. Responsibility, respond to your ability. That's what it's about. So I don't want to be taken, I don't want nothing I say to be taken out of context. It'll all happen. But as much as I can try to afford myself to a sensible solution, a practical solution, I always confirm that the best step that we can make is to say, I'm at fault. That's the best thing we could do. I'm at fault. How can I make change? So we as brothers in the community say, you know what? We're at fault. You know why? We don't have no outlets. For when a brother is having problems, mending the issues in his relationship, where's the brother group filled with men that have progressive relationships that the brothers can go to and get progressive advice? Same thing with the women. The women have problems, and the women get advice from women that are not in successful relationships. That doesn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? And then you come to the house and you bothering me. You stressing me out. So, you know, where we getting our information from is very critical. Because you might be getting information from bitter people with a poor success rate. And if that's the case, you're not going to be able to do too much with the information. Now, it doesn't mean you can't get progressive information from people who have a poor success rate in relationships. You might get better information from them than people that are presently in relationships who don't know they're in a bad relationship. That can happen. However, if we really use our logic, we'll know most of all the times it is best to get information from people that are presently successful.